So we are lying down, legs bent, feet flat, the usual drill. Hope you are all okay. Hope you didn't get too wet in the grim grey weather. That's assuming that you're watching this from somewhere in the east of England. So we will start lying down, legs bent and feet flat. So we've got arms by the side, palms facing upwards. So we encourage this opening of the chest and the shoulder. So it's an area we often hold tension in. And we are closing the eyes. And just allowing yourself a few moments to relax. Allow yourself some time to bring your attention into this space. So if you've maybe had a busy day and only just got in the door, then using this as an opportunity just to quiet the mind for a few moments before we start doing some yoga. So we can tune into our breathing whilst we're lying here. We can feel the air in and out of the body, the chest expanding and contracting, abdomen rising and falling. Steady breath in and out of your body. So in a few moments, when we start, we'll inhale the arms up and down for a few rounds, and then we'll bring the legs into the movement as well. So as the arms are going up and down, the legs will go down to the side, come back to the center, go over to the other side, so the windscreen wiper legs. We're just focusing on our breath. Noticing how you feel right now. Maybe you can feel relaxed. Maybe you feel a little bit on edge. There's lots of things going on in the mind. So whatever that is, you're just noticing it. And then we'll check in at the end of the session and see how you feel then. So as we inhale, we'll raise the arms, pausing with the fingertips to ceiling, and then breathing out, your arms slowly come back down. So we'll just continue this movement for a few rounds before we bring the legs into the movement as well. Inhale the arms up. Breathing out, back down. It should be quite a slow movement following your breath. If I'm in a class, I'll often glance over and see people's arms going up and down as if they're trying to fan something or put a candle out. We're just doing a nice, slow movement, so we're not trying to create a cool breeze. Inhaling up, breathing out, down. So the next time we allow or bring the arms back to the ground, we're going to take both legs over to the right side. So as the arms come down, the legs come down, and then inhale, arms up, bring the legs back to center, and then breathing out, arms come down, legs to the left. Inhaling back to center, breathing out as you come down. Inhaling up and breathing out back down. So again, we'll continue this movement for a few more rounds. Next time the arms come down, we'll keep them down and then just gently bring your legs back to center. So we're lying down, legs bent, feet flat. And then from here, the next time you breathe in, we're going to inhale, raise the arms, lift the feet. And then breathing out, coming back down. And we'll continue this movement. So we've got a bit more abdominal engagement, a bit more effort for this movement here, but nothing too drastic. Inhale as you come up and breathe out as we come back down. A couple more rounds. And then we'll pause when the feet and the arms come down. And then we're going to roll to one side and make our way to a kneeling position. So we're coming upright. So from our kneeling position, we're going to back bend. We're going to raise the arms up and fold forwards. And then we're going to come up and twist from one side to the other. So 4 different positions. And we'll do that with the breath. So if we're kneeling, shoulders relaxing, we'll take a breath in and out. We breathe in, breathing out. We'll take the hands behind and then draw the shoulder blades, the elbows towards each other. We'll take another breath in, breathing out, leaning back, gaze to ceiling. Inhaling back upright, raising the arms up. Breathing out, folding forward. So the bum comes towards the heel, down, and press forwards into the mat. Pausing there for a moment. And when you take your next breath in, we'll inhale and raise up. Keep the arms by the side of the head as you come up. Breathing out, turning to the right, arms to the side. Inhale back to center, raising the arms up. Breathing out to the left, arms to the side. Inhaling back to center, hands behind the back. Shoulder blades back. Taking the gaze up. So when you take your next breath out, we'll breathe out, leaning back. Inhale, coming back to center, raising the arms. Breathing out, folding forwards, bum to heels, hands coming down, and the hands gently press forwards. With your next breath in, we're going to inhale and raise up, fingertips to ceiling. Breathing out, turning to the right, arms to the side. Inhale back to center, raise the arms. Breathe out to the left, arms to the side. Inhaling back to center, hands behind the back. Draw the shoulder blades, the elbows towards each other. We look up. Next breath out, we lean back. So we're going to go through these movements once more. Inhaling, coming back upright, raising the arms. Breathing out, folding forward to the waist. The hands come down, gently pressing forwards. Inhaling, coming up, fingertips to ceiling. Breathing out to the right, reaching through the fingertips. Inhaling center, raising the arms. Breathing out to the left, reach through the fingertips. Coming back to center, arms coming down by your side. From here, we will come to hands and knees. So we're going to twist. We'll lift up that right hand, twist to the right. So as best you can, reaching up to the ceiling, press down through the left hand, reach up. Bring that right hand down, twist to the left. So again, we're reaching up, and as we reach up, we're pressing down through the right hand. Left hand comes down to the right, reaching up. Right hand comes down to the left, reaching up. Left hand comes down. We'll do it once more on each side, to the right, reaching up. Right hand comes down and to the left, reaching up, and left hand comes back down onto the mat. Back to all fours, we'll lift up the left leg, press left heel to ceiling, Point the toes, move the toes towards your head. It's like a hooking action. Left knee towards the left arm. Press into the left heel as you extend that left leg out straight behind you. Left knee, left arm. And extending away. Left knee to left arm. Press the left heel up to the ceiling again. Point the toes, move the toes towards the head. And then the left knee comes down onto the mat. So we do the same with the right. We'll lift up right leg, press right heel to ceiling. Point the toes, move the toes towards your head. Right knee towards the right arm. Press into your right heel as you extend the right leg away. Right knee towards your right arm. Press into your right heel, extending the right leg away. Knee to arm. And we'll do once more extension, pressing into that right heel. Right knee to right arm. And this time heel to ceiling. Point the toes, move the toes towards the head if you can. And then we'll come back to an all fours position. From all fours, we're moving the upper body round in a circular action, so hands and knees stay as they are. Before we do that, we've got the hands down, we've got the fingers spread, and we're gently clawing the tips of the fingers, the thumb into the mat to spread the weight, get the hands involved in supporting you. We'll move the body over to the left, top of the mat, top right, to the right, bum comes back to the heels, round to the left, continuing this movement. And we go back in the opposite direction. Continuing that whilst I just grab my stopwatch because I can't see the time. And then we will come back to center. We're going to come to downward dog. We'll curl the toes, press the bum back, the head is hanging. Step forwards and fold forwards. Bending over at the waist. Come up into chair pose. Warrior two, turn that right foot out. Looking forward over that left hand. Interlace fingers behind the back. Draw the hands away. We're leading with the chest folding forwards. Head hanging, working hands to the ceiling. We're going to release the hands, come upright, raise the arms up, fingertips to ceiling, and then right hand, left wrist, leaning back. Just look down, and then triangle pose. So that left leg straight and left arm comes down, right arm up, right fingertips to the ceiling. Back to warrior two. Interlace the fingers, draw the hands away, leading with the chest coming forwards, head hanging, hands to ceiling. Release the hands, coming up, raise the arms up, fingertips to ceiling. Right hand, left wrist, leaning back, gaze is up. Triangle, so we straighten the left leg, the left arm comes down, right arm up, fingertips to ceiling. And then we're going to come back to warrior two. Right arm under left in front of you. Fingers to palm if you can, if not your best position. And we're going to step up, and if we can, we'll cross right leg over left leg. Have a bend in that left leg, so you might be able to wrap the right toes around. We'll reach fingertips up towards the ceiling. We're going to step the right foot back to lunge. Hips, chest forwards. Hands together. Twist to the left. Right elbow across. Reaching left fingertips up. Coming back to center, raise the arms. Turn the palms forwards. Downward dog. So left foot back. Shoulders forwards to plank. Come back to downward dog. Walk hands back to your feet to forward fold, back of the mat. And inhaling, coming up arms to the side. The head, breathing out, coming down. And the arms step back to the top of the mat. hip width. Extending up. Left foot back to warrior two. So we turn the left foot out. Left arm behind, looking forwards over that right. Just relaxing. Interlacing the fingers. Draw the hands away. Chest comes forwards. Head hangs, hands to ceiling. Steady breath. Release the hands. Coming up, raise the arms up, fingertips to ceiling. Left hand to your right wrist. Leaning back, gaze up. Release that right hand as becomes a triangle. Straighten the right leg, right arm down, left arm up, chest sideways on. Back to warrior two. Interlace fingers. Draw the hands away. Chest comes forwards. Head hangs. Hands to ceiling. Release the hands and come up. Fingertips to ceiling. Left hand, right wrist. Leaning back. And then triangle. We straighten the right leg. Right arm comes down. Left arm up. Fingertips to ceiling. Back to warrior two. Left arm under right in front of you. So we have a go at crossing left leg over right. Reaching the fingertips up. Unwinding and left foot back to lunge. So the heel is off the mat. Hands together. Twist to the right. Left elbow across. Left arm outside of right leg. We'll make our way to plank. So we're going to bring the hands down onto the mat. Right foot is back into position. Side plank to the right. So we're turning to the right. Raise the right arm up. Right hand down. And we turn through to the left. Left arm up. Left hand comes down. All the way down onto the mat. Extending toes. Inhale, lifting. Breathing out, coming down, pressing up to all fours. Make our way to extended child. So knees wide, toes towards each other, above the heels, sliding the hands away, fingers are spread. And then inhale, coming up. And breathing out as you come back down. Inhaling, coming up. Breathing out, down. Pausing upright, all fours. We're going to bring the foot forwards, shuffling it forwards towards that left edge. Ankle is ahead of the knee. Fingertips down on your mat. Hips moving forwards. So the hands are either flat, or maybe you can come down to your forearms if you've got that flexibility, or maybe you need to be on your fingertips. So we've got the knee above the ankle to make sure we're getting the most out of the stretch. And we're allowing the hips to move forwards towards the mat. Head can hang. Steady breath. A few more breaths here. And we'll switch legs. Walk the hands back. And when you can, we'll take the left leg back. Right foot comes forwards. We shuffle it forwards, hands down, hips move forwards. Again, just checking position, right knee above the ankle, head hanging. Or again, you can be on your forearms, or if you need to be on your fingertips, you can. Best you can, allowing the body to relax, gently coming into this stretch, easing out of it sooner if you need to. A few more breaths. And we'll walk the hands back. We're going to come to hands and knees. We're going to make our way to gate pose. So I'm just going to turn to face you. So you can either do the same, or you can keep the same position as long as you've got space to take this left leg out to the side. Left hand on your left leg, raising the right arm. So we reach up to create the length. reaching over to the left. And then we're going to come back up, pop the right fingertips down, bring that left arm around alongside the head. So you're through the left fingertips. Both of those positions once more. So we come up, left hand comes down, right arm up, reach over. And coming back up, right hand down, left arm comes over, alongside the head, reaching away, feel stretch down that left side of the body. Reach a bit more if you can't feel it. So we're going to switch sides, just allowing that left arm to come down and switching sides. We'll take the right side, the right arm on the right leg, raise the left arm, reach up, reach over. Maybe shuffle fingertips down the leg to help draw you into this stretch. Coming up, left hand down, bring the right arm around, reach away through the right fingertips. Maybe press into the outside of that right foot, so you're stretching all the way from the tips of the fingers to the outside edge of that right foot. Both of these positions, once more, we come up, right arm comes down, left arm up, reach over. And then coming up, left hand down, right arm comes over, reach away through your fingertips. And then we'll make our way back to hands and knees. So a few rounds of cat-cow. Tipping the pelvis back arches, head drops. Tipping pelvis forward, taking your gaze forward. And we'll start slowing down, running through these transitions for a few rounds. Pausing in a flat back position, making your way to lying down. Legs bent, feet flat, lift the feet, hands to knees, draw the knees in, apart, away, back together, in, apart and away. We'll continue this movement, inhaling as your knees move away, breathing out as you draw them in. In the opposite direction. Happy baby pose. So if you can, we're bringing the arms on the insides of the legs. If you can't reach, hook the hands around the outside of the feet, then maybe take a hold of the shin. So gently drawing the knees down. So not a huge amount of effort. We'll rock from one side to the other, just gently. And if you can, we'll work towards straightening left leg. If you struggle to keep a hold of that foot, you can take hand to shin. And we'll bend the left leg and straighten the right. Straighten left as well. So both legs straight. Moving the toes towards you and pressing into the heels, stretching the back of those legs. And then we'll bend the legs, pop the feet down. We'll reach down with the fingertips and we'll allow both legs to come over to the right side. Keep them on the right. Steady breath. Closing the eyes or keeping them open if you prefer. Inhale, legs back to center. Breathe out, legs to the left. Inhale, center. So we go gently side to side. And whilst you're doing this, you can take a moment to notice how you're feeling compared to the start of the session. So again, you don't have to do anything with that. You're just noticing, training yourself to notice how you feel, maybe in a more objective way. Inhaling to center, breathing out as they come down. Pausing when you're back to center, and we'll extend that left leg. Left hand guides the right leg over. So we're rolling onto the outside of your left leg, looking straight up or turning the head to the right, noticing the flow of air in and out of your body, and then with that next exhale, we may be just seeing if you're able to come into the twist a little bit more. So it's not so much through forcing, but letting go. And we'll come back to center and we'll switch legs. So we extend the right, reach across with that right hand, guiding that left leg over to the right. Looking up to the ceiling or turning the head to the left. And again, as you're breathing out, just seeing if you can allow your body just to come into the twist a little bit more. And we come back to center and we'll spend a few moments in relaxation, arms by your side, lying flat or legs bent with your feet flat, whatever feels comfortable for you. And you're just imagining that your body's feeling heavier, pressing down, relaxing, melting down into the mat, into the ground. We'll take some deeper breaths. Bend your legs up, get your feet flat. Roll to one side. We'll press up to a seated position. Hands together, close the eyes for a moment. So giving yourself a little mental pat on the back. Thank you for joining me for 30 minutes of yoga this evening. Namaste. Good. Hope you all enjoyed that. Have a lovely rest of your evening. If you can, if you're on Facebook, if you can share the post, comment on it, it all helps to increase my exposure. Same on YouTube as well, if you could share the link. Thanks for joining. See you all next time. Have a lovely evening. Bye, YouTube guys.